That's fine. That go fire right there. Who that right there? And that little city right there. That go right there. What? That bar boss. Bar boss. This is bar boss life. Pull up in the Civic, yeah, you know that thing is stick shift. This is bar boss life. Paint look like it's dripping, cause that rattle can't hit different. This is bar boss life. Pull up in the Civic, yeah, you know that thing is stick shift. This is bar boss life. Paint look like it's dripping, cause that rattle can't hit different. This bar boss life, y'all. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to leave a comment. Kicking it with Keith made this shit, boy.
What a headache. It doesn't want to come off. I know. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. New subscribers, I'm Bar Boss. Let me tell you guys that I have some good news and I got some bad news. The good news is that all the sound deadening is completely off. The only sound deadening that we do have is this right here that's on the sides. This sound deadening is really thin, so it's kind of like a pain to remove. So I might just leave it on both sides. You guys can see the other side. And I don't want to start picking at it and leave it halfway done, you know? So all the heavy stuff is completely out. It's completely off the car, so it's ready. You guys can see it's ready. It's nice and heavy too. It's got some weight to it. So now that we got all that, let me get to the bad news. The bad news is that I uncovered some rust spots. There's a rust spot right here that is in pretty bad shape. I'm gonna have to cut this whole section off. There's another rust spot right here. You guys see that hole? You guys can see this hole right here. So that's in bad shape also. And now, let me show you guys the nightmare rust spot that I uncovered. This right here, this really stressed me out, but I kept picking at it, and I removed as much rust as I could off of it because it's got to be done. And of course I'm not gonna not show you guys this, especially if I'm gonna be working on this car. Might as well just record it. We'll turn it into something. Here goes. You guys see that? That is the worst spot out here. This spot is a giant hole. So I don't have money to have a brand new floorboard welded on there. Most likely they would probably cut this section out and just weld a piece right here, a fresh piece, and do the same thing to the others. But unfortunately, I don't have that kind of money right now. I got bills I got to take care of. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna make a temporary fix that's gonna get me through this season, and I will deal with it next season. For this temporary fix, we're gonna go ahead and just pick at the rust, remove as much as we can, lay some primer, and cut out whatever we gotta cut out. And we are gonna take a sheet metal, maybe like a 22 gauge. I just went over to Home Depot and I picked up this sheet of metal right here, 22 gauge. I picked up some self-tapping screws. These were $6, and I picked up this guy right here, some silicone, completely clear, because we're gonna have to silicone the area. I'm gonna go ahead, throw the camera to charge. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and get all of this cleaned out, get it vacuumed out, and then we are gonna go ahead and start on the temporary fix. This temporary fix, remember, like I said, it's only until next season. Hopefully next season I'll buy myself a welder, or I take it to my welder and have them custom weld it. But for now, since the budget is kind of low, that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. You already know, in this channel we gotta do what we gotta do to survive. Got the rust bucket completely vacuumed up, and I think what we are gonna be doing is we're gonna be cutting this whole section out. I kind of marked an area already, so we're gonna be cutting inside this area like this and removing all this rust that's right there. This is really bad, it really is. And unfortunately I have to do this repair because I'm not going to be running around like the Flintstones. So remember, this is just a temporary repair. I really didn't want to have to do this, but it gives me no choice, I have to. I'm not too happy about this, but like I said, I'm not running around like the Flintstones. Also, I pulled all the plugs out, and I was thinking, since I'm going to be making these patches, maybe I can make some custom patches where all those go. That way they'll be removable a lot easier than just having a plug on there with a bunch of some nasty stuff all around it, you know. And what I was thinking, when I lay paint in here, I'm gonna paint it all, of course, chocolate brown, and then maybe I can make these patches like a matte black, so you could at least see the patches. I'm not just gonna lay paint over these patches and make it look like, try to blend them in. I want these patches to stand out. I want people to know what's going on, you know. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just start cutting away. So check it out. I made a template out of a piece of cardboard, and this template is gonna go, it's gonna fold here, it's gonna fold here like this, and this template is actually gonna sit right in this corner, and we're gonna screw through the sides, and all around all this edging. I do have to extend this maybe a ½ an inch longer right here, but besides that, it's gonna be like the most perfect spot right there. So this thing is ready. I'm not gonna use the silicone quite yet, because like I said, I want to take these panels back off, and I do want to lay some paint on them, like some matte black or something. I'm gonna go ahead and just mark this. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this exactly, maybe around right here. Like right there. Alright, let's just go ahead and get this cut out, and then we'll go ahead after we get it cut out and we'll fold our spots. Got everything pre-drilled on here on the edging because that's going to be hard to drill later on, and I only got 3 spots drilled right here. Once I get it mounted into the car, I'll go ahead and then I'll start using these, and these will definitely go right through like nothing. But let's go ahead and mock it up, see what it looks like. It's taking me some time to do all this, but slowly we're getting there. Let's go ahead and see how this looks. That's exactly where it's gonna go. So I have a little bit of sound deadening right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove that. My little repair. Watertight because of the fact that I'm going to be removing this. That's the reason why I did not put some of this underneath all around, but I will end up putting some of this later on. I do have to remove this patch within the next 30 days because I plan on being done with all the weight reduction, and I plan on laying paint in here. So that patch needs to come off, and we will lay some of this stuff so we won't have any leaks, any water coming in. This was very time consuming to do all this, but I'm gonna do that one off camera, and I think I might do this one off camera also, or I might time lapse this one. This one's really bad. I might time lapse it, and maybe I'll show it to you guys in the next video, but I'm gonna have to cut a big old chunk. It sucks, but it is what it is. Either way, thank you for watching. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. This bucket is super heavy. We got at least 25, 30 pounds sitting in there. Either way, catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, stay safe, catch you guys later.